Today we're going to be reviewing this trail running shoe by Arcteryx. These are the Norvan LD2 and they are a Gore-Tex trail running shoe, and I think they are probably the best trail running shoe I have ever used, and I've been running for a very long time. Now, there are many reasons why these are a very good running shoe. Starting off with the look of them. I think these are a sublime looking trail running shoe. They're an all black design all the way around, and they are just stunning to look at with the little Arcteryx logo on the back there, the little fossil icon, which looks fantastic. One of the first things to talk about is this Vibram sole. So the sole of the running shoe is made by Vibram themselves. Now, Vibram are specialists in the soles of shoes, mountain and hiking shoes, and they also make my favorite brand of running shoes, which is the Vibram 5 Fingers, the barefoot minimalist shoes. Now, the tread on the sole is pretty minimalist, really, pretty standard. You've just got these little blocky nubs that basically repeat all the way throughout the bottom of the shoe, and it's got a little word on there that says light base, because they are in fact a very light running shoe. Now, one really cool thing is that the sole is actually not that thick, which is what I really love about these. It's not like you've got a really springy, bouncy sole. They're pretty barefoot and minimalist in the way that they are set up, which is really cool. Another really nice feature of these is that when you put them on and lace them up and tie your laces, they've got this little piece inside the tongue where you can actually put your laces so they don't get covered in mud or don't get wet or anything like that when you're running on the trails. So a fantastic shoe all round in terms of design and purpose. So to give you an example of the laces situation, a really cool feature I like, once you've tied your shoelaces, you can just tuck the laces inside this little pouch on the tongue, which I think is a really nice, nifty feature. Stop those laces getting wet or dirty, muddy, things like that, which I think is a fantastic little feature. I'm gonna fall over. I do actually also find these shoes incredibly stylish. Just to look at them, you could probably just wear them for general city walking, mountain walking, whatever you want. They're just like a nice shoe. You could probably even wear them for work. The other thing is they're not necessarily just a trail running shoe. You could actually use them as a lightweight mountain hiking shoe, I believe. And I have actually done that as well. Because of the tread on the bottom, because of the comfort of them, and because of how lightweight they are incredibly stylish. These shoes are also Gore-Tex type shoes, which means they are fully waterproof, and I have actually gone for long runs in the rain with these on, and my feet have stayed nice and dry, which is exactly what you want from a trail running shoe. And at the same time, they feel breathable and they feel lightweight. They don't make your feet too hot and you don't get too sweaty in them. They are just a fantastic all-round shoe. Another thing to know on these shoes, this particular model, is that you've got this kind of protected toe area at the front, this really hard plastic, which is fantastic because I've sometimes ended up kicking rocks and kicking stones, and it's one of the worst feelings in the world when you're wearing a normal running shoe, or any shoe in fact, and you kick a stone or you kick the floor and your toes inside feel the full effect of that. Whereas these have got that protected toe area, which is fantastic. So these shoes are actually a 45 1/3, which is generally my normal size for a running shoe, and they fit fantastic, perfect size with that regard. They also have quite a wide base when you put your foot inside, and they're super comfortable. They just feel like a really nice minimalist type trail running shoe. However, because Arcteryx are this Canadian based designer outdoorsy company, these shoes actually retail at around €200 or £170, something like that, which is expensive for a running shoe. I obviously got them quite discounted in the sale, so I would recommend doing something like that. However, they have become probably my favorite trail running shoe. Now, I still use my Vibram 5 Fingers for running. However, in the winter, you probably want to put a proper shoe on, especially if you're running in the mud and the rain, and you want to put some, nice socks on instead of having to use the Vibram 5 Fingers. So I'm going to do a little bit of running now, and you can see them in action. Final thoughts then. So far I've run about 200 kilometers wearing these trail running shoes by Arcteryx, and they've not failed me once. They've always kept me warm, dry, and they feel just like they did when I first put them on, to be honest. They're a fantastic shoe, and I'd recommend them to anyone interested in a good trail running shoe. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.